We're live. What's going on, people? It is 1:45 p.m. in beautiful Cologne, Germany. That's working. Cool, cool. Say hello if you're in chat. Dragon, hello. What's up? What's going on? Oh my god, dude. Dennis, what up? Yeah, so fucking true. God damn. I'm done fucking around. Let's just play some games, dude. Let's just play some fucking games. To be fair, I am low-key metagaming a little bit. I'm trying to like figure out, okay, what's like peak hours for a game like Resident Evil 4, right? For games, okay, what are games that I actually like? And then what's a good time to stream them? And good time to stream them means, okay, good amount of viewers, but not a lot of people streaming it. So that's what I'm trying to min-max a little bit. You may think that's cynical. But I'm not trying to have a 9 to 5, you know? Oh, dude. Oh my god, yeah. Man. It's like, it's always those edge cases, dude. On the PS2. And I feel like it's sort of a situation where, like, it's good enough that there isn't, like, the PS2 community doesn't see, like, a need to really invest in that kind of thing. But I think it would be really necessary. And, like, it's crazy because the GameCube is the only console that... Well, that's the thing. The Xbox and the PS2, they just had ways internally to run games, right? Xbox has a hard drive, PS2 has USB ports, also has a hard drive fucking option. The GameCube had no way to, like, really play any homebrew software or, like, backups. So that's why there was still a necessity to build some kind of OD. And that's why the ODs are pretty good on the GameCube. See, and then on the Wii, it's much more, okay, the Wii was like, okay, we designed the console to actually run games from the SD card. So that's not a problem either. But it's really the PS2 and the Xbox are those edge cases where, like, okay, you sort of have accessible options, but they're not actually designed to run games. Oh yeah, that's also a factor for sure. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna get right into the game. Oh, hang on. That's not what I want. How the fuck do I... Bam. Bam. Let me test if the Stream Deck works, actually.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Was that doubled? I think the audio was doubled there.
So please.
Justified crash out?
Yeah, the 480p situation is interesting on the PS2. You kind of just have to accept that it's 480i, that it's interlaced. You kind of have to embrace that. Cyberrain, hello. Do I play Mercs? I grinded Mercs like a good amount in RE4. I didn't grind in S. See, back in the day when RE5 came out, Gold Edition, I was grinding the fuck out of that. Well, obviously, I was a fucking dumb kid, so I didn't really understand how to play the metagame. RE4, I played a little more consciously. And I wouldn't... I mean, I'll say the RNG does kind of bother me. In that context, but it's still very cool. Okay. Let me turn off the music and turn on the game. me know how the game audio is. Because again, I can't... On this fucking software, I can't sidechain the audio.
Comrade.
It seems kind of loud.
You catch on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
Hello. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. So, this is the American version of the game, actually. I know I showed the PAL copy with the base fucking box art on the thumbnail. But this is the American version of the game. Not gonna lie, the main reason I'm playing it is because I already have Professional unlocked here on the GameCube. And I didn't want to fuck around with getting a save file for the PAL version, blah, blah, blah. Would just be way too annoying. But also, it does have the knock-on effect of, like, okay, it is harder than the PAL version. So... I think that is kind of spicy, and like most people don't really know sort of about the differences between the versions. So that's also a factor that's like kind of interesting. I feel like I need to hang on a second. I should add some more shadow to the chat.
Go get the girl.
Go get the girl.
Been a long time, comrade. You catch on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
What do you want?
Leon. Long time no see.
That's fine. Okay. Let's get into it. Professional. So, the challenge run here will be no case upgrades. Which I've never done before. And I feel like, to me, from what I've seen, that sort of seems like the sweet spot. No merchants, obviously, I see the appeal, right? But, oh my god. Ooh. I see the appeal of no merchants. However, I still, with the no case upgrades, I'm like, okay, I'm still engaging with the economy. I think the economy is one of the most interesting aspects of RE4. And cutting that out completely is a little... I don't know. Also, I mean, I did see, friend of mine, Pang, he did play no merchants, and for him it was like kind of a pain in the ass. Like at some spots, so... Yeah, dude. My setup feels... Hang on. Do I have... Yeah. Okay. And this is the GameCube version with HDMI output. So this is... To be honest, it looks a little softer than I remember. I'm not sure why that is. I might be using some, like, internal scaling. Because I did find this is, like, one of those games where... For example, if you look in the sky, you can see this dither pattern across the entire image. You can actually get rid of this. But I feel like if you do, it actually makes a lot of the flaws in the visuals even more obvious. So, this is kind of the sweet spot for me where it still looks like RE4. Yeah. See, also my stupid ass microphone is like no rifle run. That's interesting. My stupid ass microphone is exactly so that I can't see the chat. make sure it's still like this. Okay. This is good. Oops. L. I think, yeah, he doesn't... See, he takes a bunch of hits. I did the NTSC version on normal a while back. Because I was very curious about it. But I've never done NTSC professional, so... Salvo, what up? Oh, damn, okay. Wow, they have a lot of health.
I'm asking you.
And it ain't no Ralph though. How much does it ain't Ralph level?
Let me ask you this. I'm asking
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
And Big King.
Sub, thank you for the sub. Okay, we have a problem with Twitch alerts because like it's just playing both of them at the same time. Should I fix that real quick? Give me 1 second. Twitch alerts, sub and resub at the same time. Oh, hang on. Was that a Streamlabs alert? I think that's the problem. I think the other one was a Streamlabs alert. I thought I turned that shit off. Hang on. God, I hate technology, guys. Have I ever mentioned that I'm not a fan of technology? What's the name of the clothing line? We don't know. Oh my god, dude. Guys, I'm using my phone as the webcam, right? If you want me to be able to afford a real webcam, so I can actually use my phone, because like it is a limitation. Coffee.com/zebra. Okay, hang on. Subscription. Yeah, I'm such a dumbass, dude. Oh my god. Bam. Off. Bits. No, I guess I'll turn that off, dude. Okay. Thank you. Okay, finally. Okay, somebody subscribe so we can see what happens. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know. I do think, guys, eventually, so for all the Germans in chat, which is most of y'all, I think, once Hitstop, like the Hitstop podcast, once that pops off, if it pops off, hopefully, I will definitely consider streaming more in German. Right now, it doesn't really seem worth splitting my audience like that, but, yeah. And by the way, for all the Germans that are not listening to Hitstop yet, Hitstop FM, hitstopfm.de. Thank you. Also join the Discord if you haven't yet. It's getting very lively. So that's like the first thing that occurred to us. That it's Hurensohn FM. And we were like, should we do that shit? Did you grow up in an English-speaking country? No. So I'm told a lot that I have a very American-sounding accent. And it's like, it's literally just, okay. It's just osmosis, you know? It's just, okay. I hear the words, and I'm trying to say them as, like, correctly as I can, right? And, I mean, with the English language, that's also very easy for me. I mean, I'll say with, like, a language like French, right? I speak a little bit of French, and, it is, like, whenever I'm sort of trying to relearn it, I have that conscious process of, like, okay, I know... Oh, fuck. I thought it was going to be fast enough. I sort of, on an intellectual level, I know this is how I'm supposed to say the word. You know? And I know I'm not going to quite get there, but with repetition, that's going to sound more and more natural. Eventually, you know? But yeah, I don't know. For English, I was always very good at English. Yeah. Even in school back then, so. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do the double Salvador. No pun intended. For those who don't know, obviously the chainsaw guy, Dr. Salvador, he spawns when you enter the building with the shotgun. However, there's also another Salvador just kind of waiting for you. And if you kill that guy before you enter the building, then enter the building, you get to fight two of them. Totally. Right. Oscar, what up? I don't want to exaggerate how much French I speak. It's not that great. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Should I use a flash grenade? I feel like that's actually a good idea, because it explodes instantly. That was nice as fuck, dude. On professional, this is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I will say, I for some reason I never realized how much more damage the knife does than the handgun. And so knowing about that helps a lot. Ooh. Oh fuck, he's over there. No! Raph, what up? Since it's no case, I've never done no case upgrades, right? So, I'm probably gonna skip the TMP. Especially because, like, last time I played this version, the NTSC version, I did find that the ammo algorithm was very strange. I would have just weapons in my inventory and just never get ammo for them. So, and like the TMP seemed very unreliable in that regard, especially. And the documentation on that is very bad. The differences between the versions are not very well documented at all. But yeah, TMP seems like a bad choice. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck! Fuck. Fuck. I was kinda gambling. I thought I was gonna get it. I think the Striker is a very obvious choice because it's so small. Dio, Mintex, hello. The game looks a little bright on the Elgato. Hang on, did I have the brightness too high or something? Oh, hang on. Actually, no, there's no way. Nah. I'll double check in a second. Yeah. I've never done pistol only, no. I've never done any challenge runs, to be honest with you. Too much pistol limits your drops to more. That's fucking awesome. Huh. Okay, maybe pistol is like not a good thing to go for on this one. I don't know. Oh fuck. Shit. I'm getting cooked. I don't think I've ever done this version on professional, like, at all. So that's also something to get used to. Maybe I should just start with a grenade. The janky thing here, of course, is that you can't... I think the enemies don't take grenade damage when they're lying down. So you gotta time that. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Let's just do it this way. Well, this guy took damage. I think I should just run past him. Okay. Okay, let's do one more grenade. I'm not fucking around. Okay, the grenade spawns also. Like, I have way more grenades than I usually do. And to be clear, this is, oh, fuck. This specific balancing is only in the original American GameCube version. I think from the PAL GameCube version onward, every version has used the same balancing. Yeah! Okay. That was easy. That was not too bad. Okay. Oh! I'm nice. I'm nice as fuck. Oh, that was not good. I want to, like, space that. See, the way the kick works is so interesting, man. That it's like, it is an actual hitbox, but, like, you just snap to, like, the rotation of the enemy, kind of. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, I have a shit ton of grenades. Okay. Fuck it. Oh, I'm not reloaded. I'm not reloaded. I don't know what I'm gonna do about, like, the rifle yet, because, oh, that's so many enemies, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, I have the shotgun now. I'm a dumbass. If I throw the grenade now, there's a good chance I might end the fight. That's the, so for those who don't know, that's the big challenge, right? If you... The sequence ends once you kill a certain number of enemies, and you want to kill Dr. Salvador, obviously before you hit that threshold. So that's much more challenging than just surviving. That looks so goofy. Okay. Okay. Hell yeah. Now we're gonna use the shoddy. Oh, I want an egg. Oh! See, I will say, I got Mandela affected a little bit. Because I thought, like, throwing the gold egg to do damage, I thought that was an RE4 thing. But it was a remake thing. That was not a thing until the remake. Okay, I gotta run. I think... Okay, I'll do the shotgun. And then... Actually, I'll do another flash. Oops. Yeah, I don't see. I feel like I'm not sure when I got this idea that yeah, the golden egg does damage when you throw it, like insane amount of damage. I don't know when I learned about that or when that entered my head, but it definitely was not a real like mechanic until the remake. Oh my god, that was very risky. Oh, I'm such a oh, okay, hang on. Oh! I got saved by the fucking swipe. Oh my god, that's crazy. No way. Oh, dude, what a good game. That was awesome. Oh, I got him! That was it. Cool. Okay. Oh, you bastards. Hang on. I'll do one more grenade. Fuck it. You do get a lot of resources on this version. Generally, I believe. Okay. I did use a lot of shit, but it's okay. See, I love the RE5 menu. I do think menu reloading is like kind of goofy. I don't see the hype for that. But I do love that it's real time in general and that like it has a real like organizational component to it. However, like just the sequence just now made me think, oh my god, this is like such an intense game. It kind of is nice at a composite. I'll probably, honestly, Spooktober, I'll probably do RE5 and Evil Within as well this month. I don't know if I can think of another RE4 challenge I want to do. Maybe I should do pistol only, but yeah. Maybe I'm not going to upgrade my health on this run. I don't know yet. I don't think I missed anything here. Exploration run. I always love how the cows are just salivating. Dude, I haven't played Evil Within so long. I could not say anything intelligent about it. I guess if I'm not upgrading my case, right? It's gonna limit my number of weapons anyway. So maybe it's not actually... Oh, wait, how do I get that? Maybe it's not worth... selling the yellow herbs. That probably is the case. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll be a bitch. Bam. Oops. Yeah, like whenever I watch Bjorn stream it, I'm like, oh wow, this game has a lot of walking. It felt like he did a big marathon stream, and it felt like whenever I tuned in, there was like, oh, okay, we're walking. Yeah. The thing is, I'm still confident that a lot of the combat design kind of holds up, even though I think the game has just so many polish issues compared to RE4 that make it not as instantly fun. But then also it's drowned out by all this other shit. Yeah. Evil Within, I would just accept the 30 FPS on PS5, yeah. Because I think on the PS5 at least it's stable. And the PC version is still pretty weird and janky. The Xbox version is terrible for Evil Within. And the Series X doesn't fix that, unfortunately. The Xbox version of Evil Within has this very strange issue where if you're like rotating the camera at all, it's always stuttering. And like Digital Foundry, they reported on that. Should I do the medallions for the Punisher? Fuck it, why not? At minimum, I can sell it. They pointed out that there's an issue, but nobody knows what the issue actually is. If it's like, it's not really frame time related. Evil Within 2, man, that's a fucking game. That's like literally such a nothing game. Is the input lag in every version for Evil Within? What the hell? I didn't stagger him on the legs when he stood up. That's kind of crazy. Dude, this version is kind of weird. Like on, I want to say on PAL Professional, they die way faster. Evil with, dude, I haven't played it in a while. I couldn't really tell you about input lag at all. I mean, I'll say PC should be less laggy, if you think about it. Because you can run it at 60. That should solve a lot of the lag. For Evil Within, the higher frame rate? Wait, let me... That's what Evil Within, right? Okay. I'll say, you can play RE5 with gyro aiming on the Swatch 2. And it runs, like, pretty close to 60 most of the time. Like, close enough where I'm like, okay, this is almost locked. Oh, I killed that chicken, I'm sorry. And that's pretty cool. It's just weird. I don't know how I feel about gyro these days, to be honest with you. Oh, wow. Nepu, hello. I haven't tried the RE6 switch port. I mean, that should also be way better, if you think about it. On the Swatch 2. Guys, want to kill that chicken? It's much better. I don't know the exact... I actually started playing the fucking Welcome Tour shit. Cause, there was a bunch of shit I read about the Welcome Tour that made me, like, very intrigued. I was like, huh, I want to know more about the technology of the console, right? I feel like vertical aiming is much faster than horizontal. That's a little weird. I feel like they even made like slight tweaks to the controls in the PAL version. Buttery smooth on Switch 2. Damn, okay. So I'm not at that spot in the Welcome Tour yet where they explain. Oh wait, I can check the cabinet. Where they explain how the gyro works, but I think, number one, I'm pretty sure it does update in finer increments than on Switch 1. And number two, I think they have some sort of magnet technology now. Where the magnet, like, resets the gyro, or it keeps the gyro sort of on track automatically. So it doesn't drift off target as much as it did on Switch 1. So even games that didn't, like, get updated, I could feel the difference. It felt much more responsive and much more precise to me. So that was cool. I think it doesn't show the medallions on my map because I didn't pick up the thing. Such a dumbass. Fuck it. I'll just get it. This is a slow run. That's the only thing. I wish I were at a point with RE4 where I could finish it in like 2 hours. But it is one of those games where I still get like distracted by all the shit. Yeah. They added like so much to the modern RE ports actually for 5 and 6. It's kind of crazy. But you know, you're still playing RE6, so okay. Oh fuck. I see it. I see you. I see you. I see you. Zia, just get closer. Just get closer. No, I refuse. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Oh my god. I feel like they tweaked the laser as well on PAL a little bit. So you see more of the laser before it hits the target. Or before it hits the surface, kind of. I could be fucking wrong, though. Ooh! Okay. See, this game, it needed The Last of Us, it needed the pill system to, like, upgrade your fucking stats. God damn it, dude. This feels like... This is very immersive, because it feels like my hands are shaky. Oh my god. I didn't have ammo. No. Ah! I think Leon is straight edge. That's my headcanon. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I could just jump down here. I'm such a dumbass, bro. I think it's a great mechanic, actually. Because, like, I think it is it random? I think it's, like, actually a specific kind of pattern. The way he sways. Like, the way they implemented that, because you can see it's, like, in these intervals, kind of. I find that so clever. To be honest, I even, in The Last of Us, I like that, actually, too. I like the way it worked in that game. Because, like, again, it's sort of the idea of, okay, well, you have a limited number of upgrades in the game. So, do you deal with the shaking hands, or do you fix it and then sacrifice other things? I don't exactly remember what those other things were, so I'm not sure if that was, like, really a great decision point anymore. But, you know. Also, guys, if you've played the modern port of this game... oh, fuck! It was BNA, it was not LNR. Oh my god, I'm a fake fan. Actually, isn't it random? I think it's random. With a V-shaped sway, weirdly consistent. Huh, okay. That's so beast. I was gonna say, in the modern versions of this game, the 60 FPS plus the higher difficulty from professional mode, it makes some of the QTEs just fucking impossible. So, yeah, it is random. It is fucking random. Okay. I think you can sort of option select it and just press both and it will work. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Ugh. Am I stupid? They don't give you anything, right? Yeah. What's my ammo situation? Okay, wow. Hang on. I wanna... Ah ha ha! See, the way I ended up doing it is I plugged in my arcade stick and I used the turbo function. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Huh, it's weird that it doesn't trigger the trap. Got him. Oh shit. I think I did the Boulder QT fine on Switch when I played it. The one that really fucked me up is like when you run away from the Salazar robot. Oh fuck. I thought I was gonna hit that. I have enough ammo. It's fine. Okay, guys, how do y'all feel in the context of this challenge I'm doing? I guess I want to go for the blacktail, right? Oh, he also... I thought he had a knife. I thought he had a sickle. Hell yeah. Because, like, with the... Again, same logic as with the TMP. Ideally, you want the attachment for more precision. And since I'm very limited on space... Fuck. I probably want to use a weapon without the attachment, right? Oh, fuck. Got him. Okay. Come on. Oh, you fucking bastard. You absolute motherfucker. Oh, no. Okay, whatever. Sash, what up? It's not on a Mister. Because the Mister only, it only goes up to, like, 6th gen. Oh, sorry, no, 5th gen stuff. So PS2, sorry, fucking PS1, Saturn, N64 at most. And I mean, technically GBA is after that, right? But sort of, that's the level of 3D you can expect on a Mister. This is on a real GameCube. But I have a HDMI dongle for the GameCube, which, the GameCube was the first home console, as far as I'm aware, with the digital output. So digital means direct access to the GPU, right? You just get the raw pixels from the GPU. The GameCube was the first, and that's what HDMI basically is, right? It's a digital connector. An analog connector has like variance in the signal, and it's not as precise. And that's for, you need an analog connector for a CRT. The GameCube, it was not HDMI, it was a proprietary connector by Nintendo. But it was digital. And, that has now been reverse engineered to basically allow you to use an HDMI dongle and get, like, crystal clear image quality from the GameCube. So out of all those consoles, GameCube actually has the sharpest image quality. If you... without, like, modding the console, you know? And I have that plugged into the more 4K to scale it to 4K. So that's the setup. So that's the thing, people always talk about Dreamcast VGA, and that is a very clean signal, but it's still analog, you know? Still not quite as clean as what you can get on the GameCube. And I mean, this looks very dirty and grungy a little bit. It's not crystal clear, pixel perfect quality. But that's kind of because the GameCube has some internal scaling kind of going on that you can't really get around. Or you can do some stuff, but it actually makes the image look worse, I would say. I could, like, hang on, I could do, just to show you. So this is what the game, like, actually looks like, if you think about it. But obviously that's not, this is the actual raw pixel resolution as well. So you can see the aspect ratio is, like, actually wrong. And the aspect ratio gets corrected by the CRT. But obviously we're not on a CRT, so we have to do it, like, sort of, through software. Oops. Am I losing information though? Barely. I think it's fine. Maybe. Bam. So that was a little detour on setup bullshit. But of course you could just play it on Steam. I've never finished the HD fan texture pack. It is a very nice project. I respect it. See that's like classic, right? Those like dither pattern you can see in the light and in the fog. I find that very charming. To me, it doesn't really destroy the visuals. But it's, again, on the GameCube version, it's just something you can't really get around. You can turn off the dithering, but then it creates all sorts of other problems. So, yeah. The thing for me is with the HD version, I mean, so the HD fan remaster, Petacutie, what's up? It's cool, but for me there is a little bit of a mismatch in terms of like the quality of the models and then the realism of the textures. I think it is one of the best projects in that regard still. It's much, much better than some other, like the recent Galaxy remaster, for example, Mario Galaxy. To me, it's just very, very mismatched. Oh, I did play it on professional a little bit. Okay. But the bigger issue is just the HD version from Capcom. It just has so many inherent problems. Especially with the audio. The audio is very fucked on the PC version, and even with mods, it's not really fixed. Yeah. Pedicure, yeah, no, I got that. Rifle ammo. Okay. So the space is already getting pretty crammed. I definitely need the striker eventually.
Gotta select.
Let's see.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
What are you selling?
Is that all, stranger? Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you could see a funky thing you could do is, like, you could take the PC HD version with the fan pack. Oh shit, Luke, what's up? You could take the fan pack and then put that in a on a CRT, right?
Is that all, stranger?
On a PC CRT. That looks pretty gorgeous. And like you get 60 FPS. So that's nice.
Thank you. Ah. Thank you. What are you buying?
I'm probably not gonna tune anything up. I'm probably gonna get the rifle, and that's it. Actually, I kind of gotta get the scope. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Oh fuck. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work, guys. I feel like low res on PC is always janky because, like, it's not actually. The problem is you're not actually scaling it to the monitor resolution properly. The rifle did not exist on my no case upgrade. That's crazy. Luke, what were your weapons of choice? You don't need the scope ammo? Okay. Maybe that'd be interesting. To skip the scope.
Welcome. What are you buying?
It's not too expensive. I have a lot of money.
Is that
Fuck it.
all, stranger?
Oop. Okay.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
I'm wondering... Oh! Bro, I've never used the ship without the scope. That's crazy. That's... Dude, literally, I never knew that. That's so crazy. I always just get the scope like, whatever, who cares? Dude, it's funny just how many nuances there are to a game like this, yeah? That you just never think about. Fish maxing your... Okay, I'm gonna play like a bitch. I'm gonna rifle max. I think, the fucking... The second rifle that you get, without the reload animation, without the forced reload, not nearly a soul. Oh, fuck. Pistol, shotgun, of course. I can't space for the broken butterfly. And maybe I have the TMP for a bit. Okay. See, I thought TMP I'm gonna skip on this run. Because the attachment does feel kind of necessary for the TMP, in my opinion. Or at least, like, impactful. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna be a headshot floor guy. And I don't know if I want to use the space on that. Yeah, like, the animation is so fucking beast. I think if you do a manual detonation, it feels like the radius is always... Well, for Leon, the radius is always less. That's such fun design. Yeah, see, that is true. Like, in terms of the ammo economy, that's incredibly efficient with the TMP. I think the problem is that I'm on the NTSC version as well. So, last time I played this version, I was not getting TMP ammo for the fucking life of me. Oh, the frame rate. Oh, the frame rate. I don't know if it's the frame rate or if it's my setup, because I'm using the SD to SP2 adapter on the GameCube to basically use an SD card. I always forget where the second medallion is. And like some of the frame rate drops that I get could be from that. Oh fuck. Okay, let me go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. See, that is an interesting nuance, Luke. Because, like, for that exact reason, in RE5, there are basically two button layouts that you can use. You can either have... Oh, God. I should shoot my rifle and then reload. So you can have interact and fire... Oh, fuck. Be the same button. And in those situations, like if you have it set up that way, then what you just said, that will happen, right? But a lot of RE5 runners, they actually use a layout where shot and, or shoot and interact are separated. So that they can more finely control whether that happens. I sold everything because to max out the broken butterfly and kill the final lost nation. That's awesome. Okay, should I? Oh my god, that's so many guys. Oh fuck. Oh, so sick. Oh, I love this game. Wait, what? Where did I climb up just now? I don't know. Oh my god. See, like, that's the thing. I detonated the thing, so that's why the radius was, like, basically nothing for, like, in terms of, like, whether Leon gets it. It's great that they have two different radiuses for that. You know, they have two different hitboxes, basically. Oh my god, this game's so fucking good! Ah. Fucking clean Mikami gaming. What's over here? Oh, not the grenades. That was the dynamite. Actually, you know what? With the grenades, I don't know. I've never thought about that. Did I say grenades? I meant the dynamite. See, I'm so brain dead that I'm like, okay, I hope it's something action-based here. I hope it's something like RE4, Evil Within, you know. Well, to be honest, Mikami's never really made anything else, right? He's been open that he's had other ideas for games. He wants to do this, like, werewolf game where... He talked about this in the Archipel interview where... He was planning, like, a game about a village or something where he plays a little girl or, like, as a grandma or something, and, like, the townsfolk, they get abducted by a werewolf, I think. And you have to solve the mystery. That's like a game he wanted to make, I think. But after Resident Evil 1, everything he did was like very action-based. Chili, hello! Playing World and it's feeling weird picking up shit constantly. The inventory for specific stuff, I know, which is more interesting, yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, who did I not kill? This guy. Bye-bye. Oh, so sexy. I did for the double Salvador at the start, Luke. I did use a bunch of grenades. I'm sorry. I will say that. I did knife him though. I did knife him on the ground. I wasn't being a total bitch. I would like unironically just play a version of Monster Hunter that's just combat, dude. Like, I think this is so ironic because the combat is strong enough to support that, yeah. So yeah, Loki, I'm very frustrated with my GameCube setup right now because I do run into performance problems in GameCube games pretty regularly, and I'm always like, okay, is it the setup or is it just the game? Okay, I think I'm gonna be a rifle guy this playthrough. I'm gonna be an absolute bitch. Wait, can I get both of them? Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, that was clean. Adrius, hello. Oh, damn. I think RE4 is, the thing is, the game just gets better the more you know. It gets better the more you play it. It's not super reliant on, like, the first time surprise, in my opinion. Oh, I was gonna say, it's totally unrelated, but... Cover system, gear slop. So Yulia is gonna go visit her parents in Russia. She's gonna be away for a while, starting on the 30th. And when that happens, I'm not saying I'm excited for it. Obviously, I'm gonna miss her dearly. However, it does give me an excuse to, like, cart out my giant CRT and, like, occupy the living room. And then I'm gonna do, like, my pretentious Shadow of the Colossus replay. Oh. Oh, dude, fuck the cabin, dude. The fucking cabin. It's so sick. Yeah, I mean, you're, like, ahead of me right now, so you're not really gonna spoil yourself too much. So I'm assuming from the way you phrase that, I'm assuming you played the remake first, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Yeah, I want to play what the fuck? I want to play Shadow of the Colossus on my big, dumb CRT. And then I think I'm going to do Metro Prime 3 as well. And maybe the Galaxies. Maybe Galaxy 2. It is, like, the perfect sort of 480p Wii setup. I'm expecting that Prime 3 will be kind of a disappointment. But... because, like, everyone I talk to is like, yeah, it's the worst Prime. But I don't know, maybe it'll surprise me. Prime 2 really surprised me. Original, yeah. Hell yeah, Adrius. What's going on? That's what I'm talking about. Prime 2 is like... See, there was that tweet going around. 4 games that changed my perspective on games. And I was struggling to think of a 4th one, right? I was like, you know what? Prime 2. Because, like, I'm not gonna say it's, like, one of the most incredible games I've played. I did give it a 9 out of 10 on Backlog. I do think it is a stellar fucking game. For sure. The bigger thing is just, like, okay, it's such a... it's mechanically pretty simple, you know? And it focuses on this, like, navigational challenge a lot. And making these room-by-room sort of puzzle setups interesting. And the fact it's... with such a traditional model, it was so compelling. To me, that really surprised me, yeah. I thought that type of game couldn't really impress me anymore. And that's why I felt like, yeah, you know what? It deserves to be alongside those other games in this little tweet. For reference, the other games that I referenced were Alien Soldier, Sifu, and Crazy Taxi. Obviously, for Alien Soldier and Sifu, for me, it's like... those, for me, stand out because of their density, you know? I've talked about that a lot. And then Crazy Taxi, just the... and this is the new word I'm gonna use a lot. The push and pull, right? That... all these fine nuances just interact with each other so directly. Crazy Taxi is like the master of that, in my opinion. Silence 10, what up? Hello, hope you're enjoying the stream. Emulation will always be king. Shut the fuck up. See, Luke, the thing is with Prime 2, it didn't really leave a big impression on me the first time I played it, back in sort of 2015-ish. But then I changed my mind so much on Prime 1 that I think it really reset my expectations for those types of games. Where I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm not a fan of zigzagging across the same map like 800 times. I don't think that actually makes the game more interesting, you know? So once I once I let go of that expectation, or of that idea that, oh, that's like interesting world design or something, which it's not. I just want to shoot the traps. I was much more open to what Prime 2 was offering. I was shocked about Prime 2. When is the Last Guardian replay? I don't know. That's also definitely on the agenda for sure. Oh fuck. Hell yeah. Definitely something I want to get around to because I haven't played it since release, since 2016. So I never actually played it with like good performance. I've only played it on the like regular ass PS4. Ueda's Vision, dude. What a good game. It's just with Shadow of the Colossus, I'm like, I just need to prove everybody wrong, you know? I need to be like, okay, this game's fucking sick. I need to prove it to myself. Let me see what else is going on in chat. How's your day going, buddy? Silence asks. I'm pretty good. So for those who don't know, I'm a game design student for all the new chatters, new viewers. And I just sorted out I just got approved for my second examiner for my master's thesis. I'm gonna register next month. And then I have 4 months to like write it and make a game basically. And the game, I already know it's not, I know what I want to make. I've had it like in my head for like more than a year at this point. And it's something I would like to release like commercially as well. But like in the context of the, oh yeah, I need to fish, Max. In the context of my studies, I'm probably not gonna finish it. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. But like I'm gonna try to like build something solid. That I can then polish after my studies. By the 60 FPS cockblock partway through on PS5. Yeah. That's the thing. Digital Foundry, they like low-key recommended, like, yeah, you can play like that. And then I think the game just straight up broke. Like, oh wow. The more you get into it. That's not worth it, dude. Nah. Nah. Oh yeah, the temple key shit. See, Dennis, it's I mean, the thing is, I forgot to scan all the corpses like during my regular playthrough. That's the biggest mistake you can make in Pro 2. Because then you have absolutely nothing to go on, right? If you scan them as you're going through the game, it's like, okay, at least you have the... Because, like, you're gonna run into them for sure. Inevitably. And then at the end, you can reference that and be like, okay, what the fuck? But the hints are still pretty vague. Much more vague than in Prime 1. No fucking way, Luke. That's crazy. Yeah, obviously remaster never, so... I'll just play 30 FPS, that's fine. It is a pretty unresponsive game. It's like, I do think the technical side does hurt it a little bit. It would be a noticeable improvement at 60 FPS, but, you know. You can't have it all. All my water's empty. I need more water. See, low-key, I wish I were playing from the disc, but then again, it's not as interesting as the NTSC version. I do feel like performance would be better from the disc probably. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play out the cutscene and then I'm gonna... I'm gonna get some water. Some water. Some water. A bowl of water. A bowl of water. Leia, what up? I finished the PS2 version. I have it. I have the fucking funky ass steelbook.
Carry the same blood as us, it seems.
I probably do.
Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember.
There is a chance I sold it, but I don't think so.
Become unpleasant to our eyes. You'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
The big cheese. Look at this shit. Oh, you can barely see because of the... Hang on. Oh, I think the screenshots are actually legit. This is actually PS2 screenshot. Like, you can see Leon's hair looks kind of funky on the bottom right. Like, that's how it looks like on the PS2. Honestly, emulate this. I mean, if you're a fan of steelbooks, this is cool. I'm not like a big steelbook guy, to be honest with you. So I do kind of like this. It's very simple. And like the box art is just fucking... It's just insanely beast. Honestly, I should at some point stream the PS2 version. I feel like that would be fucking... That would be pretty beast. It is a pretty bad port. I have the MGS3 steelbook as well. I showed it off on a recent stream. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Leon, I've been able to get some
Oh, the Xbox 360. That's cool.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Okay, hang on. I have something way cooler than that though. Than the
I had an unexpected
Xbox
run-in with
360
Big
DMC4
Cheese at this
steelbook. Let me show you. Wait.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway,
Look at this.
there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right.
Do you know who the signature is from?
Leon.
This is signed by Johnny Young Bosch, also known as the voice of Nero, in Texas. I was at a I was at a convention in Dallas with my good friend Matt. And we saw Johnny Young Bosch was there, and the day before we were like, okay, we gotta get copies of the MC4, and we gotta get 360 copies for like vibes. So that's how we did that. That's fucking beast, right? I'm hungry as fuck. It's time to eat my gay little cereal. I did talk to him for a little bit, but like it was very brief. Because we had to queue and stuff. Like you basically queue, he signs it, you get to exchange a couple words, and then you gotta bounce. Yeah. And he, I was like, that's a throwback, right? And he says like, yeah, that was my first time in Japan actually. Because he was there for mocap. Monk, okay. See, that might be a good way to like really learn the game, kind of. Maybe I should do that, because I do feel like I would now that I've gone through like the trauma of the first run, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to kind of just experience the game, very low stakes. Maybe that'd be good. Okay, let me check something. Let me double check something. Okay, I did not fuck up the brightness. Cool. Leo, that's crazy. See, my problem is like, I love Rain World. I just don't know if I'm like ready, mentally ready, and spiritually ready for stuff like The Watcher. You know? I feel like it would fuck me. Yeah, let me tweak the chat slightly. Hang on. Okay. I'm ready to game. Ugh. Hell yeah. Could I use some health? That'd be pretty beast. I'm not a tattoo guy. But I respect it. Airframe Ultra! Video Cult Nation rise up. That is such a weird thing. I think that's fucking beast. That's what they're doing. Oh fuck, I was gonna say, oh my god, guys. I mentioned earlier, okay, I killed like a chicken in RE4 randomly. And I couldn't help but think about, I should get rid of my pistol ammo. Okay. And in that moment, I couldn't help but think of, okay, did y'all did y'all hear about the Hassan controversy that apparently his dog Kaya, she wears a shock collar and he shocked her on stream or something? And I mean, to be so he had an explanation for it. He had an explanation for it. Yeah. See, I feel like I'm so normal. Now I don't think it's real. I believe Hassan, right? I think it's a little silly. I'm not getting any rifle ammo. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Okay, motherfucker. Oh, there's not a kill. He had a very reasonable explanation for, like, basically everything people have concerns about, right? However, so basically the way the clip plays out is, Kaya, she gets off her little bed, and Hassan, he's been sort of stressed, right? He just got off the plane from France. He's kind of pissed off. His internet is not working. And he gets upset with Kaya. He's like, Kaya, can you please stop, like, moving around, right? And the reason he's doing that is because, apparently she has a pretty strict regimen where, you know, after, like, 2 hours of exhausting herself in the morning, she's supposed to, like, rest for a while. Oops. I thought I was gonna stagger him. And she can't rest on the floor because it will actually hurt her joints. And obviously, as an animal, she doesn't understand that, right? So he has to be pretty on the ball on that. Now, he says it, like, kind of aggressively, and then suddenly she yelps. And he doesn't... And he's like, oh my god, you're such a baby, right? And he doesn't immediately go over to her. And that's, like, the part where he, like, conceded, yeah, that looks horrible. I understand why people were concerned, right? He does concede on that. Hang on. Now, I think the theory that hasn't occurred to a lot of people, that I think is the most likely explanation, and I'm gonna be very brave for saying this, right? It needs to be said. I can't believe most people haven't pointed this out already. Hassan is autistic. And that's why he just didn't have, like, the emotional bandwidth to really, in that moment, respond to, like, this emotional response from his dog, you know? He didn't, like, quite get the social cue there. I think that's pretty obvious. Am I wrong? I think it's very clear that that's what's happening. Like, see, okay, I'm sort of joking. I'm sort of joking a little bit, but like, honestly, not really. Because like, if you watch him for, I mean, literally, he scored insanely highly on the autism test, right? It's become a running gag that he's autistic. And if you watch him for, like, now that I know that, I can't see him the same way anymore. You know, it feels like whenever he does something like kind of weird, I'm like, autism. You know, I don't want to say weird in terms of like, I don't want to other him, right? Or say it's like not normal. Oh fuck, I'm such a dumbass. Why did I do that? I'm just trying to explain, like, that's why for neurotypical people, they see the scenario and they're like, they don't quite it doesn't quite compute to them, yeah. I should use my grenades, bro. I have so many. Oh fuck. That's interesting. I mean, personally, I think I did one of those and I scored very low. Well, no, I didn't score very low. I scored, like, I was at the edge of sort of the average range, right? At the top edge. So, like, definitely not, for me it was like definitely not, suspicious, I guess. Maybe, I don't know if that's the right word. But like, if you did a more thorough analysis, maybe I would be autistic, right? But it's like, sort of. It's nothing super neuroatypical in terms of the science that I exhibited in that test, right? Which again is not very scientific, right? But it's something. It's just that, again, if you like think about, okay, how I score versus how he scores and how insane the discrepancy there is, right? And then you see sort of how I sort of socially behave and then how he socially behaves. It's like, kind of makes sense, you know? Oh, you fucking bitch. Honestly, one thing that really surprised me about RE5 is that the AI is very different. Like, the enemies track you way more aggressively, I feel like, in 5. There you go. Okay. In ADHD news, I have an appointment now for, like, first diagnosis and then, like, session with a therapist. So, that's pretty awesome. That's the thing, I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. I don't think I'm autistic, though. Hell yeah, Luke, what's up? That's what I'm talking about. There's only, I need to have, like, 2 people that are very close to me fill out some forms to give sort of an unbiased, or not unbiased, but, like, to just give a general assessment. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm glad that we're, you know, I mean, we have a big influx of sort of, you know, autism jokes, which I'm always, I try to be a little careful with, you know? Because you never exactly know how people really, like, as someone, again, who's, like, relatively neurotypical, I would guess. I don't want to be too comfortable making those jokes. However, at the same time, I feel like as a society, especially online, I feel like most people understand autism like so much better now. And it's not just, I mean, again, in the normie sphere, it was just for the longest time just this insult and this very surface level kind of understanding of it. So, a lot of people, the way the clip kind of played out, Oscar, is that people thought, oh, visually this seems like there has to be a shot color at play. Like, that's how people interpret it, right? Whereas the way I interpret it is like, yeah, I think he's just autistic. I mean, think about how crazy that would be, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, right? Like, I mean, obviously there's a lot of people who are genuinely concerned, right? But then for somebody like Hassan, I do understand that, like, this type of shit just has happened so many times where an issue is captured by the right and he just has to deal with that shit. And it's like almost exclusively bad faith. Of course, you're not gonna give it the full attention, right? That some people might expect. Oh. Fucking Ethan Klein. Isn't that the guy that killed his own dog by feeding it too much cheese? Oh man. That's like those who cast stones from glass houses, you know? What a fucking embarrassing little gremlin. Oh my god, I hate him so much, bro. Oh, you see it illuminates all those little crystals on the ceiling. So fucking beast. It's not scanlines. It's not scanlines. It's just dithering. It's basically the GameCube just lacks a certain like level of color depth, basically. So it basically has to. I don't know exactly how that works actually, but it has to sort of imply detail with like these patterns, kind of.
What are you buying?
Hang on. Okay. That's actually perfect time to upgrade the rifle.
What are you buying?
I'm just gonna upgrade the rifle. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Is that all?
That's my fucking meta right now.
Is that all? Thank you.
What's up? Should I turn off the camera?
Is that my phone on the camera?
Yeah. You're so cute.
What are you buying? Back any time.
See, I can show y'all what the game looks like without the dithering, actually. I mean, it's not going to show up that well on stream. All the Capcom GameCube games have it to a pretty heavy extent. Like Piano 3 was pretty aggressive with it too. Obviously, you just saw the classic trick of, okay, when your weapon is at 0 ammo, currently, if you upgrade the capacity, you get full ammo back. So that's the way to use the fucking Magnum, of course. Oh, so fucking soul. Yeah. Those Benizians. It's like you have to imagine every Hassan controversy is exactly like this. I don't know what it is about him that inspires so much fucking passion to like hate, you know? It is truly fucking absurd. Vaughn! Oh my god, baby girl, Habibi, what's up? What is going on? Oh fuck. See, this game is what Vaughn would refer to as a mindless activity. Meanwhile, I'm having fun for the first time in my life since like since I don't know when. Oh my god. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, hell yeah. It's funny, I was like, before the game came out, I was telling you, yeah, I'm hyped for it, dude. And like, that was genuine. I was trying to like it. But, see, I logged it on my backlog today. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Guys, what's the solution? What's the solution again? I forget. Fuck. Yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10, and I couldn't really... I was like, okay, this sort of feels a little too high based on how I talk about it, but I don't think it's a bad game, I don't think it's a bad story, I just think it's a little disappointing. 3443 or some shit. Yeah, Raph, I've been playing the Bonanza DLC, not as much as I'd like. I've mostly played the first map. I really want the score heads to really dig into it. Because to me, honestly, it seems pretty well thought out, pretty compelling. Shit. Drop it to a 5. Raph, have you played it? Have you played F? But yeah, what I played of the Bonanza DLC, incredibly promising. I thought it was very cool so far. It could be... I haven't found the Unga Bunga broken strat yet. Maybe there's some shit that like really trivializes it, and this is not actually that thoughtful. But for me, the push and pull of the objectives, but then all the shit that's kind of going on around it, was very instantly compelling. But then it very clearly had this roguelike strategy of like, okay, depending on the perks that I get, I should change my playstyle a little bit. And then, I mean, I am wondering if I was wondering very immediately. Okay, is the... Ah, okay. Wow, damn. I was wondering if the meta is... Okay, get to one of the... You know how the Bonanzas, the later Bonanzas, they have these abilities where you turn the environment into gold? I wonder if the meta is, like, sort of related to that, right? If the meta is just to get to those things as fast as possible, so you want to max out chips. It seemed kind of opaque. It seemed kind of fuzzy to, like, figure out, and I'm liking that, for sure. First time you've had fun since the last time you've played RE4. That's fucking crazy. Raph, have you played the Bonanza DLC? I'd be curious what you think. Are you thinking when you play RE4? Are you reacting to stimuli? Bro, I was like build crafting. I was like doing a little setup, you know? I was like, should I get the TMP? Because I'm doing a no case run, right? I'm doing a no case upgrades. Yeah. Okay, hang on. See, this puzzle, I would have to think. Oh my god, that's crazy. Thank you, Luke. 3334443. I still haven't beat the base game, so the... Oh, okay. Yeah, the thing is, the game is so, the discussion around the DLC is so thin right now. I didn't feel like there was really a hard to find meta so far, so... And, I mean, I've seen people get the V rank. Fucking Donkey got it. And Donkey said, like, yeah, I only saw one other person get it, so... That's a great fucking game. Self-imposed restrictions to have fake game. Well, the fact that the game has the breadth to support these types of playstyles, I think is commendable. You know, it speaks to the fact that the designers had a very flexible mind, you know? See, I should, for Spooktober, I should do... no dodge run. That's crazy. I should do, like, the ultimate RE5 solo stream. To either totally vindicate that game or, to be like, yeah, actually it is bad. You have to play co-op. Oh, fuck. You motherfucker. Bro, I haven't played KH2 in so long. I could go for a KH2 run. You know what? See, I've been using Twitch Tracker to, like, figure out the meta of, like, okay, what is games that I actually like? That also, they have sort of nice peak hours where I can stream and, like, that are gonna get some new viewers, yeah. For some reason, KH2 is not one that I checked, and I feel like that's such an obvious one. I feel like that would kind of pop off. What do you think about the context sensitivity in this game? See, the context sensitivity argument was opened up by the whole Matthew Matosis video, right? And, if I understand him correctly, it's sort of, okay, he's very intellectually arguing around it and, explaining it in this very meta way. But it doesn't have to, like, one-to-one indicate his preferences, right? And... to me, it's like, okay, I also agree with this intellectual ideal of, like, yeah, full control is desirable, blah, blah, blah. However, when the context sensitivity is, like, well controlled, there are certain things you can achieve with it that are very nice, you know? Like, I do think the fact that the melee is sort of this conditional thing. I mean, I think God Hand shows a way where it doesn't, you can achieve similar things without necessarily making it so context sensitive. Like in God Hand, if an enemy is staggered, that will, or not staggered, when they're stunned, it will give certain moves certain properties that they don't usually have, right? But those moves are always available. And then, for example, the high side kick is like very weak and kind of useless, but like it is there by itself. And you could sort of try to make an argument, okay, like, by having it always accessible, and then in certain contexts, just simply buffing it rather than changing your moveset. What exactly do you achieve, right? I think what I don't know. That's the thing, as an intellectual ideal, I like the way God Hand does it. But I wouldn't say it's actually, like, materially that much better than the RE4 solution, yeah. I'm just like, okay, I'm just playing the game. So, I don't know. Mindlessly breaks a box, reacts to the snake inside. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, where is it? That's crazy. If you ever smile or look like you're having fun while playing RE5, I just know it will get clipped. Enjoying Africa a little too much, that's crazy. Wait, I want a chewing gum. I want a gum fruit. Hang on, let me look something up. So it's funny, my sister just got married, like legally. They're gonna have the formal kind of celebration next week, and literally the day after, they're going to Zanzibar for the honeymoon. And my sister is getting a malaria shot, or I think she already got it. So that's what came to mind when you said Africa. River Pyro, hello. I recently saw a video of me mentioning Jak 2 as one of the better games on PlayStation. Not sending many positive videos about it on YouTube. Could you give a quick review, mention what you liked? So I think at this stage in like Naughty Dog's kind of video gameography, they had a very deft approach to like polish. Like all their games are very polished, and they had fun little nuances in their mechanics. So, oh shit, hang on. So even in Jak 1, the way sort of punching and jumping and kicking and all this shit just fed into each other very naturally. And like most, like a punch is a punch, but also it pushes you forward. A kick is a kick, it's a 360 sort of attack, but it also gives you more airtime, you know? That's just very clean, very elegant. And then in Jak 2, they add guns into the mix. In this and it follows the same kind of organizational logic where, okay, if I kick and then shoot, and the kick is like this rapid, like 360 kind of move, what should naturally follow is that, okay, I shoot like in all directions, right? But then it's not, I'm just firing 3 shots simultaneously in like 3 different directions. No, it's like a gradual kind of motion that you kind of have to plan around. And it's like they're actual sort of, you know, physical projectiles that travel through the environment, you know? It's pretty sick. And then there's like even more nuances that they really didn't have to do, right? Where, okay, you punch a guy, and if you contact, right, if you land the punch, and then hit the shot button, you do a rapid fire attack. That's like a thing that they sort of hard-coded into it, right? So in that sense, the game is just very satisfying, has this very nice sense of forward momentum, and then it even leverages the open world, I think, very nicely. There's a lot of missions where, okay, it's like free 6 guys on the open world, and it's like, okay, you gotta intercept basically the cops in the game, right? Then free the prisoners, and then take them somewhere else, and like it's utilizing all the mechanics in the sandbox, and they're all interacting with each other dynamically. And that's on top of like pretty like linear levels as well that you have that are also satisfying in their own way. I don't know, it's just a sick fucking game, and I don't know why. It's a position that I don't feel super confident in, because like everybody shit talks me when I talk about my love for this game. So that's why I'm like, I'm like gaslighting myself, like, is it actually that good? But when I replayed it the other day, quote unquote, I mean, that's like also like 2 years ago now, I think. I was having a fucking blast. So, I think it's a great game. Great fucking game. Have you played Spike Out yet? I fucked around with it. I got pretty far, but it's very hard game.
Got some rare. What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Thank you. Ah. Thank you. Ah. Thank you. What are you buying?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sell... I need to discard my fucking... Yeah. Hang on. Discard this shit.
What are you selling?
It's just the hub world does more than you think. It really is
Is that all?
they actually have some actual like mission design in it, yeah.
Buying?
That doesn't work. Vaughn, if you're still here, I recently finished The Return, and it was incredible. I fucking loved it. Oh, I have room for that. Thank God.
Thank you.
Luke, what do you suggest? So I need to, dude, I need to reduce the font size a little bit on the highlight shit. So hang on, the Punisher does less damage, right? Let's see.
What are you buying?
Firepower 1.1. Oh, you know what? Why not? Let's just use the Punisher. Firing speed. 0.47. 1.7. Yeah, the Punisher's better.
What are you selling?
I mean, the crit rate is alright, but... Yeah, the thing is, I wasn't gonna keep both of them. I was just gonna sell one and keep the other. And I'm not sure which one I should. Well, I mean, I'm getting the Blacktail eventually. The Punisher is minimally stronger though, so... And I have so much ammo as well, so I feel like I should just fucking... I shouldn't even go for headshots, I should just like...
Is that all?
Yeah, fuck it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the thing, the Silver Ghost, if you have it fully upgraded, it does do hella crit. But, to be honest, that takes too long for me, so. This is just trash the rifle. I see what you're saying. I want to be a rifle guy. I just love the reload so much, dude. Ooh, I love the sound of the Punisher. Just snipe with a shotgun. God, this game looks so good, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got an option select. Oh, it's this part. I can probably... Yeah! I was like, wait a second. This is a Punisher. I could do that shit. Okay, pistol only run, but it's every pistol. Oh, fuck. God, I want to play the VR version so bad, dude. With, like, the dual wielding and all that shit. It's so sick. RE4 remake could never. Oh, fuck. That was bad. Loki, I want to reload. Whatever. I had the red oh, wait. I'm a dumbass. Wait. It's mine. Disregard. Oh, fuck. Oh, you bitch. Okay, I'm a dumbass. I did not play to the best of my ability. See, it's annoying because, like, I mean, we now have RE4 VR, but we also have RE4 Make VR, and they both seem sort of sick for what they are. And they're both exclusive to, like, one specific headset each, yeah. I mean, there has to be a situation at some point where the PSVR 2 is, like, insanely discounted, right? It has to just go insanely on sale at some point, right? Because it's a flop. I mean, Sony gave up on it, officially. I'll say I have a PSVR 1. I played Tetris Effect on it. It didn't, like, blow my dick off, I'm not gonna lie. But that was, you know, it's PSVR 1, so. Obi Twice, what up? Oh, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You're not serious, dude. Okay, I want to reload. I want to reload. No, it's not your fault. It's my own fault. Oh, that was your first playthrough. Ah, okay. See, then I kind of get it. Because, like, obviously, I think for me the impact was dulled slightly because I'd already played it, like, flat. So, I already had the first, like, oh my god, this is like, I'm staring Jesus in the face moment. Fucking got him. Luminous is sick. Yeah, I'll say Luminous Arise on console, very laggy again. Very, very laggy game. I just don't know what's up with them. I don't know. It's very odd. Tetris Effect had the same issue, and like at this point, I'm like so blackpilled that I'm like, yeah. I can only play on PC at 120 hertz. Did you just walk through the trap? What a fucking dumbass. He really did, actually. Oh, that feels so sick. The sound effect from the Punisher is so goofy. I love it. Oh, fuck. I was hoping I would go for like a back grab at least. Oh, boy. God, the water looks so cool, man. Oh, fuck. What a good game. I'll say I'm not quite where I want to be with my Luminous skills, either. How many different ports did you play of the OG RE4? So, okay. I've fully played through the GameCube version. I've fully played through the Wii version. I've fully played through the PS2 version. I fully played through the Switch version. Oh, fuck. I fully... No, actually, I think that's it. And I fucked around with the PS4 and Switch version. Sorry, no. PS4, PC, and PS3 versions. I fucked around with all of them. But I didn't finish them. Oh, yo! Aww. No fucking way. Thank you, Luke. They got me good. To be honest, I don't know. I thought I cleared all of them out. And just bad game design. They need to establish a precedent. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I fucked around with the Xbox One version as well. Yeah. God, the dead zones are so fucking bad. Oh, that's crazy. All the Capcom, like, Xbox stuff is fucking terrible. They did patch RE4 make, and it's way better than it was. It's still not as good as PlayStation, but it's fine. But all the other games, they've sort of left untouched. That's why all those RE Engine games or all those, like, newer ports, I would never play on Xbox. Oh, hang on, that was a waste of ammo. I should have just... Don't worry, it's my own fault. That's my own fault. Backseating allowed. I'm pro backseating. Yeah, all the Capcom RE Engine stuff, or all the newer Capcom games, they all have terrible dead zones on the Xbox. Except RE4 make. RE4 make is the one where I'm like, okay. At this point, you can like safely play it because they patch it. But then if you can, you should probably still play on PS5 instead, you know? Even on PC, I think it's kind of fucked, actually. I think it is best on PlayStation, like, by a good margin. I don't know what's going on there. Now, RE4... I think RE5 and RE6, they still kind of predate some of the hit dead zone weirdness. The PC ports, so they're still fine. And RE4, you can, like, fix it with mods. Okay. Oh, you fucking bastards. I just want to get them all with one shot. Oh, shit. Another one. The way they fan out is so good, dude. That's so good. It's so fucking good. Oh, shit. Where'd you all come from? Dude, there's so many enemies. That's crazy. Has a lot of input delay. Huh. I played on PS3 a little bit and it felt very bad, so I'm not sure what was going on there, but it felt bad. You fucking bastard. No fucking way, dude. Okay, maybe I should just not rifle so much. Dude, the way I dodged that, did you see that? Dennis, that sounds fucking insane. I don't know if that's true. If that's true, that's crazy. That's the first I've heard of that. Fuck. Oh my god, dude, no, I want to restart. Dude, I don't know why I'm doing so poorly in this section. Okay. Are you fucking bastard? I was just breaking the crate. It's fine. Yeah, that's the thing with 4 Remake, everybody like complained about it when the demo came out, and then Capcom were like, okay, fine, we're gonna fix it. And then they fixed it, but they didn't fix any of their other games. Okay, come here, man. This is actually very good AI design. You know, consistent behavior. The second worst game of all time. That's kind of extreme. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I agree with that. I thought it was solid. I thought it was fine. 7 out of 10. Definitely not nearly as good as this, but okay, I want to get them all. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, did y'all see that? That was beautiful. Oh! I'm fucking nice, dude. Rifle supremacy. Eh. Don't need it for you. Snipe my butt. I remember that. Yeah, that was a cool double pack.
So please.
Justified crash out.
Thank you for the follow. Gesundheits-Olli. Thank you so much. That's a crazy name. Plagas explode earlier. Oh, really? I never really consciously noticed that. See, it's also, I'm playing on the NTSC version, right? So that's like mucking up things right now. Oh, fuck you. I'm assuming you mean the hit stop discard, right? Yeah, if y'all, I was saying this earlier on stream. If there's, I think if hit stop like really pops off, there probably would be good reason for me to also stream in German. I probably commit like more serious resources to that once it pops off enough. Oh, what you say? Okay, I get what you're saying, Cyber. You mean like the Plagas, like the you know, the fucking sickle heads, whatever things. They should appear earlier. That's what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a fun idea. That's a fun idea. Leo, that's so funny. I feel like I have more of an untapped market in German here. That's funny. No! Bro, why? This section is hard. I don't know. Like, hang on, I want to restart. I'm sorry, guys. This is terrible to watch, probably. This is probably so fucking boring, but... It didn't help you. You bastard. Where are you going? He's a little confused. He's a little lost. God damn it. Fuck. Well, whatever. The fuck? You can't even through the water? Okay, there you are. So yeah, they spawn in. That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Okay, I just gotta use the shotgun more, bro. Okay. It's time. Was it all of them? No. Music's still up. You dumb motherfucker. He's just like, ow! Ow! Oh! God, this level design is so good, man. Okay. No, that's about it. That was bad. Shake him off. Shake him off. Anybody listen to the Taylor album? You're a boss too close to the sun. Da 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 da. Something wicked this way comes. Good thing I like my friends cancel. I like them dressed in Gucci and in scandal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dios mío.
¡Un forastero!
That's fucking awesome. I keep getting hit by those snakes, bro. See, Fantano only gave it a 4 out of 10. So not even that bad. He liked it more than her previous album, which is kind of crazy. The previous one seemed really bad to me too, I'm not gonna lie. I will say my good friend Rene, he suggested recently that I listen to Reputation. Because it's like a little edgier, you know? That's a bad fucking album. That's so fucking bad, bro. Ugh, did not like it at all. I thought 1989 was like, fine. You know? I thought it was fine. Those are the 2 Taylor albums I've listened to. Okay, guys, I'm probably not going to stream too much longer, actually. Because Yulia is about to finish her shift, and I don't want to occupy the entire living room. I would like to spend some time with my girlfriend. You know what it is. Well, do you? Are y'all in stable relationships? That's such an asshole thing to say, I'm sorry. I hope y'all, at some point in your lives, you know, experience the warm embrace of a man, woman, or NB. You know, who cares about you and loves you. Those. Hell yeah. How about we expand this into a whole fucking gameplay mechanic? Oh, fuck. Part of me feels like really bad though. Like Yulia's actually working and I'm here just goofing off streaming, you know? But like, it is the worst boss in the game. And that's why, see, that's why I'm like, I figured, okay, the stream times, like, in terms of fucking, like, clickbait is a little more, compelling. Fuck. What the hell? Dude, I never understand how to do that. Should I just swerve left? So it's more compelling in that sense, but also, okay, I'm, like, streaming while Yulia's working, and then when she's done, I'm also done. That's like a little better than, oh, as soon as she finishes her work, I start streaming, like, and I occupy the entire fucking home, you know? It's not quite as nice. Okay. Swerve. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I just did. I mean, it looks insanely fun cool, right? If you think about it from the perspective of we have to market a 2005 video game, it sort of makes sense why they did this, right? Jenny, what's up? What's going on? How many times do I have to hit him before he, like, backs off? I was, like, getting really nervous there. You heard wrong, friend. This is definitely trailer bait. Like, this looks insanely fucking cool, right? If I saw this in a screenshot as like a 11-year-old, I'd be like, whoa, dude, this is crazy. It's crazy that its name is Del Lago. And the village is called Pueblo. PS1 Apocalypse, that's a great game. Okay, I think hitting one time is enough. See, America is like, okay, half our cities are named, have Spanish names. Also, we hate Spanish people. Let's ice raid. Just innocent fucking migrants. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm assuming you've seen one battle after another. That's a heavy spoiler, dude, for the movie. Okay. Guys, I need to figure out some of the chat. Hang on, I need to. Oh, okay. Bam. I really enjoyed one battle after another. However, I gave it like a pretty high score. I mean, the reveal that she's his daughter is like pretty late in the movie. Probably better. Probably less bad. Because it has Ollie. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to spoil it. I think the movie's great. What the hell? Hang on, let me write something in chat. Okay, this looks pretty legible to me. I'm not crazy about the drop shadow under the, like, Twitch logo. Oh, the YouTube chat is not working. Huh? The hell? Yeah, it seems pretty legible to me. Maybe I don't need to tweak it further. Merhaba. Yeah. I think it's readable enough, right? I was like more of a fan. Hang on, maybe. What if I go super soft shadow? Right. Let me do another one. See, we're winding down, so I can like do all this dumb shit. Okay, fine. Okay, this is like the sweet spot where. Okay. He was the sensei, right? He was pretty badass. I don't know why the YouTube chat is not working. This is perfect. Yeah, dude, that's the thing. I love the idea that like, okay, he's this character that's like on a surface level very cool and composed, but then we learn, oh wow, he's been protecting undocumented migrants like this whole time, yeah, and he's had this whole his own way of kind of organizing himself, yeah. I think in general, I mean, sort of the political angle of the movie of the movie is something that people talk about a lot. And to me, it's not necessarily about sort of the viability of a revolution or blah, blah, blah. I think it's sort of just saying on a human level, you can have the right idea for society or about society, but your ability to actually execute on that is still going to be very sort of variable. And at the end of the day, most people will, when push comes to shove, they will take care of their own for the most part, right? I think especially with Leo's character, right? It shows, because like, I mean, they draw this very obvious parallel to sort of the Black Panthers, because the French 75 that he's part of, this revolutionary group, they sort of feel like a twist on the Black Panthers, and they feel like they're very primarily kind of black-led. And Leo, as somebody, he just is thrust into that world, and he has this very idealistic, naive view of it. And he can afford to have that because he's a white guy, you know, because the issues don't actually affect him that directly, right? To me, that's a lot of what the movie kind of touched on. And again, it's like, okay, this character understands it on an intellectual level, but really, he also wants just a quiet life, and yeah. Pull stuff into besides Nazis are fucking pathetic. Yeah, see, that's I love Sean Penn's character for sure. I love the way they did that. Okay, I got one more thing I need to test. Give me 1 second. So wait a second. Where's the highlight thing? Feature chat overlay. Oh. Huh. Nazi Popeye, that's crazy. Hmm. Okay, so I'm sorry that I'm like... I think this is the right time to do it. Oh. Copy link. Bam. 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 Huh. How do I feel about that? That doesn't look too bad. Ooh, I kind of like that. Modern glass. How does that look? Let's see. Huh. Okay. Maybe you should be a moose guy. So I think I need to do the drop shadow slightly closer. I think that's perfect. Okay, cool. What's this one? Hang on, let's try all of them. Let's try all of them now that we're here. Chat, feel free to give feedback on the graphic design of the stream. Whoa. Huh. Okay. This is kind of clean. I feel like this fits the rest of my aesthetic. I just need to reposition a little bit. Soy Sky. So fucking true, dude. That's crazy. We just talked about that, actually. I see... René, my hot take is... He didn't shock his dog. He's just autistic. He didn't respond to the situation in a very like neurotypical way because he's autistic. I think that's literally what's happened. Sorry about the spam. I'm just okay. I mean, it's a little hard to read. God, there's so many fucking... There's so many presets. I think I want something clean. This guy has insomnia experience writing. We're better to read. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can... Hang on. I just thought the text was like a little too big, in my opinion. Like, to me, this doesn't look very aesthetically pleasing. Maybe if I just could... I don't know. If I could do the Twitch one... Hang on. How do I... I mean, I could just scale it up. I could do that. Yeah, that's the I don't know. I feel like judging it from this 10-second clip is like the clip out of context, it looks horrible, right? And Hassan has acknowledged as much. He even said like, yeah, I understand why people were concerned. I just feel like it would be way too crazy if this were actually real. Yeah. Okay, hang on. If I a little too thick. Wait. Does that... Okay, there you go. If I now... Hang on. If I just scale it up. How about this? How's that? I just wish the... Yeah, that's... I mean, that's the real take, yeah. Let's see if I can... Okay, I'm using custom CSS. Let's see if that works. No, did not work. Wait, let's see something that's actually readable. Hang on. Yeah, it's very unemployed behavior. It's very unemployed behavior. What do y'all think? Is this good? Is this fine? Or is it too small? Is it not readable enough? Like this fits my aesthetic better. Yeah. Fine enough. This seems good. This seems good. Okay, guys. I'm gonna close out the stream. Will I be back tomorrow is the question. I need to think about that. To be honest, the thing is, this was very fun. I'm just wondering, should I be consistent with this time? Will that benefit me? Well, I did get a couple new people today, so you know. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm just wondering, should I continue the run? Should I move on to a different game? I'm not exactly sure yet. Cause like I'm gonna play this for a while, you know? I don't know. I will say Legally. See, that all depends on Beyond. That all depends on Beyond. Okay. Let me point your attention. Okay, let's see. For those who don't know, I made a secondary channel because I felt like, there was sort of some confusion about the branding a little bit. I felt like a lot of the non-scripted stuff just was not hidden, on my main channel. I think there is definitely an expectation that I do certain things on this channel. So, oh my god, my entire computer is just fucking dying. Oh god, if I could afford just one of those big fuck off Macs, dude, it'd be so sick. Anyway, I did, dude. Nobody watched the channel update either. Oh my god, maybe YouTube is cooked. I don't know. But I should probably advertise the second channel here as well, just so that you see it. I don't know how the fuck can you. There's like a way to do that, right? Anyway, the new channel is called Ziad After Dark. And I have a review up there on Silent Hill F. And I thought it turned out pretty well. So, if that's something you'd be interested in, please check it out. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment as well. And, yeah. I wish I had a new computer, dude. I wish I had a new phone computer. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh my god. Everything is lagging. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriend. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back at some point. Fantana's outro, you're so red. Okay. Bye-bye, y'all. I'm pressing the button. Bye-bye. It's